Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm excited for it. It is what I'm reading for the OWLS Magical Readathon that's happening for the whole month of April. So this readathon is really well thought out. There's a ton to pick from. There's a bunch of careers. So I will leave a link to the original video, and then there in the description you'll find all of the links that you will need. I have here a list of all of like the OWLS you can take, and then depending on what career you pick, you would pick different ones of these. And also, before we get too far into the video, I still have pink eye, so I'm sorry, my eye is just gonna look a little wonky. It'll look smaller and red. Hopefully the camera doesn't really pick it up, but yeah, it's just the way it is right now. So I asked on my Instagram stories what one I should be. Magzoologist. I can't talk. The thing that Newt Scamander is Magzoologist. I think that's it. A wand maker, or a mage of visual arts, and I was hoping for the Magzoologist, and that's the one that most people picked. Actually, I think there was a tie for a couple, but this is the one I wanted to do, and it's the one I ended up picking. For the OWLS, there's two readathons for the magical Harry Potter themed one. There's the OWLS, which is April, and then there's the Newts. I don't know when the Newts takes place, but we're doing the OWLS in April. So for this one, you have 4. And Care of Magical Creatures, Charms, Herbology, and Potions are the OWLS I'll have to take. So I actually have a little clip here of Alex picking out books. I set out 3 options in each category for him to pick from, and this is what he picked. So you have to pick one from each thing, and you have to tell me why you picked it. You're good.
Okay. Crown of Feathers, because it reminds me of a trilogy that I just read. Hearts We Sold, because I don't know, none of these books look very good, but I like this title. Monstrous, because we watched Mortal Engines together, so you already know what happens there, sorta. Maybe now, don't even like anything that has to do with that. Monstrous looks awesome. I was gonna say Mouse, but I didn't actually realize that this was a George R. Martin little...
You didn't even notice I switched out books.
Did you switch out books?
Yeah.
Just this one?
No, I switched out 3.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice. But this one's definitely my pick now, because Game of Thrones is awesome. So, yeah. There.
Thank you. So I'll just go over it again. So obviously his picking methods were all based on cover, and when he first picked, I didn't get a video, but his first reasoning was, oh, this looks stupid, this one looks stupid, and that looks stupid. So when he went to go, I don't know, he went to go do something. So I switched out a few of the books to see if it would change his answer, and it did. So the final books here that I have to show you are... So for the Care of Magical Creatures, we have Crown of Feathers by Nikki Preto. I am super excited to read this one. On the cover is a phoenix, I believe, and there's a beak. Yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. This was an Owl Crate book, not this edition in particular, but I do have Heart of Flames, which is the second book in the Owl Crate cover. So I'm excited to read this one. Don't really know what it's about. I think it's about Phoenix Riders. Yeah, in a world ruled by fierce warrior queens, a grand empire was built upon the backs of Phoenix Riders, legendary warriors who soared through the sky on wings of fire until a war between 2 sisters ripped it all apart. For Charms, the book with the white cover, is one I'm also very excited about. It is The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd Jones. I loved Bone Houses by her, and it was so good. So I'm super excited to read this one. Whoa, my hair. Okay, so I took a little bit of a break to go play with the kids, and my hair is now a little bit messed up. We were wrestling. And now that they're wrestling, you will now hear a bunch of yelling coming from the living room. I have no idea where I was. Oh, I think I was here. So this book, I love her writing, so I'm super excited for it. So Dee is out of options, her home life sucks, and she's about to get booted from her boarding school for lack of funds. But this is a world where demons exist, and the demons are there to make deals. One human body part in exchange for one wish come true. The demon who Dee approaches doesn't trade in usual arms and legs, however, he's only interested in her heart, and his deal comes with other strings attached. Dee is just the latest addition to a group of damaged misfits, all pledged to the demon's service. It's a nightmare far bigger and far more monstrous than anything she ever could have imagined. Reality is turned on its head, and Dee has only her fellow Heartless, including the charming but secretive James, to keep her grounded. But as something like love grows between Dee and James, she begins to wonder, can she give him her heart when it's no longer hers to give? Then book 3 is Herbology. So for Herbology, that was loud. Herbology is to read a book that starts with M. So for this one, he picked Monstrous. And this is a monstrous edition of Monstrous. This is book 1, so it's a bind up of a bunch of volumes. This is really intimidating looking at this and reading this in a month. But if they were just like single volumes, it wouldn't be that intimidating looking. But this is just super intimidating looking, but I'm excited. I got this for Christmas from was it my sister who had me, or is it my sister-in-law? I don't remember. Anyways, this is from Jack and Des from Christmas, and I'm super excited to read it. I can't believe I haven't started it yet, but I was kind of waiting for like a readathon to get it, since it's a graphic novel, and it'll be a nice break from novel after novel after novel. Just a nice graphic novel, except this one looks pretty intense, pretty graphic, pretty violent. What is this even about? I don't know. Micah, half-wolf, lives in a world gripped by war, an alternate 1900s Asia, brimming with arcane danger. As she struggles to overcome the trauma of violence and regain a knowledge of her past, she becomes inextricably linked to an eldritch monster of tremendous power. This link will transform them both and place them in the crosshairs of deadly powers, both human and otherworldly. This massive edition collects the first 18 issues. Then the last book Alex picked for me is for potions. So potions, let's see, a Shrinking Solution, a book under 150 pages. He picked The Ice Dragon by George R.R. Martin. So I switched this one out for a different book for when he picked on camera, since he didn't like the other options I had. So I forgot that this one was there, and it is, I think, just under 150 or just over. Oh no, it's under. It's 120 pages. Wow. But there's artwork in it that's really pretty. There's some wonderful artwork in it, and yeah, isn't that gorgeous? So the Ice Dragon was a creature of legend and fear, for no man had ever tamed one. When it flew overhead, it left in its wake desolate, cold, and frozen land. But Adara was not afraid, for Adara was a winter child, born during the worst freeze that anyone, even the old ones, could remember. Adara, I don't know, could not remember the first time she had seen the ice dragon. It seemed that it had always been her life, glimpsed from afar as she played in the frigid snow long after the other children had fled the cold. In her 4th year she touched it, and in her 5th year she rode upon its broad chilled back for the first time. Then in her 7th year, on the calm summer day, fiery dragons from the north swooped down upon the peaceful farm that was Adara's home. Only a winter child and the ice dragon who loved her could save her world from utter destruction. The Ice Dragon is set in the same universe as the best-selling series A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin, the basis for the hit show on HBO. Lavish illustrations acclaimed by the artist Louis Arroyo enrich this captivating and heartwarming story of a young girl and her dragon. Interesting. I forgot entirely what this was about, and reading that made me excited again to read it. So I'm happy he picked this one. I am happy he picked that one. So those are the books he picked for me to read in April. So that is 4 books. I'm hopefully going to read a few more books, so let's see if any of those overlap with another one. Arithmancy and... So for a wand maker has 2 different ones on it. It has Ancient Runes and Arithmancy. Said that wrong at first. So for Ancient Runes is a heart rune, a heart on the cover or in the title. Arithmancy is magical qualities of number 2, balance opposites. Read something outside your favorite genre. So if I do that one, this literally has a heart on it and it has heart in the title. I don't know if you can read the same book more than once though. So for Arithmancy, my favorite genre is fantasy. So for read something outside of your favorite genre, I am going to be reading Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. I currently own it, and I also have the audiobook on Libby, so that way I'll be able to listen to it and read it. It's a short book, hopefully then I'll go through it super fast. Her books were like highly recommended to me, and then I saw a lot of things online about how she plagiarized a lot of things in here, and I don't know how. I didn't really look into it further than that video I saw, so I'm not 100% sure everything on it, but since I heard that, I just haven't really wanted to pick it up as much. Then for Ancient Ruins, I have 2 options currently. I have Heart Talk. It is a poem book, and I got this for Christmas, so this will be easy to go through because it's small, the font is quite big, and it's quite short. But then I also have a much larger option, and it is Heart of Flames, and this is the second book to Crown of Feathers. So if I read this one first and really like it, and if I have time to read the big second book, then that is my goal. And this is the beautiful Owl Crate edition. Okay, so these plus the ones that now are on the floor are what I'm planning on reading in April. Let me put this down. March I didn't read hardly anything, so I really want to pick it up for April. So those are what I'm planning on reading for the OWLS Magical Readathon. Let me know what you are planning to read and what career you ended up doing if you're planning to do more than one. It's kind of weird. If you're planning on doing more than one, what one or ones are you planning on doing? So thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, isn't it nice? It looks really good.